Well, Fam, tell me about the race. I mean, it turned out to be even split, and it was, I don't want to call it conservative under most standards, but under crazy Carlsbad standards, it was a little conservative, and it opened the race up in that second half.
Yeah, well, we wanted the pacemaker to go out in about 4:10, and it was pretty windy up front. I saw maybe the first 600, the pacemaker put his head down and started fighting the wind, so I knew we were in a little bit of trouble. We turned the corner, started to move towards 1 mile, and no one really knew what pace we were on. We came through about 4:14. I was about 4:15. That's right where I wanted to be. So I was content, I was happy, and I was feeling really good. Starting to run my own race. All of a sudden, the pack started to slow down, so I ended up moving to the front, and I was in the front, and I yelled to some of the guys, hey, somebody come with me and let's trade the pace, because I can't run up here in this wind like this. Fortunately, we did the 180 turn, and some of the Ethiopian guys ran to the front and started to push the pace. We didn't have a 2 mile split, so I didn't know what pace we were on. I just made the assumption that we were going the same pace or faster, when in reality we slowed down. And by the time I looked at my watch where I thought it would be 2 miles, it was 9:30, and it was way past 2 miles, so it was too little too late. I started to move up and try to catch the front pack, and I really should have caught up to them to stay with them. If I did, it would have been a different race.
There, you really had nothing in which to gauge, because you're always back timing from the finish line to where you are, and if you don't really know where you are, you're sort of lost in that zone.
Yeah, I gave myself some landmarks too. I said I hit Ceci's bar, it's time to roll, and then when I see Starbucks, it's all out. And then I looked up and I was past Starbucks. I said, oh man, it's a little bit too late here, I gotta get going, and I started to move, but it was too little too late. Those guys ran a smart race up front, and with the hard wind, it slowed us down a lot. It's amazing how much it slows you down.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's like one big hill all the way. Well, tell me about the atmosphere. The first time at Carlsbad.
This is awesome here. I mean, the town itself is just fantastic. I mean, the view when you run is hard not to look at it. You're trying to focus on the race and you're looking out at the ocean, and the crowd the whole way is just fantastic. Really loud. It's like a big party here. You can hear the music in the background. It's a ton of fun. So even though I had a disappointing race, I'm having a good time.
It's sort of like this is how road racing ought to be around the country every weekend.
Yeah, it's hard not to want to just grab a beer and celebrate before the race, because it's such a good atmosphere. But I mean, this is how it is in the U.S., and I'm happy to come out here and have a world-class field. Carlsbad does it every year. It's a world-class field. To be able to run a world-class level and have a good time, what else can you ask for?
Beautiful. Congratulations. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thanks a lot.